Hi, Martin here. Hope you're all doing well. And here is my 10 records I play the most, uh, which is a bit subjective, really, but you'll see because some of them are a little bit tatty that I have actually played them the most. Then I've got some other vinyl finds. So without further ado, here's the 10 records that I reckon I've played the most, and probably most of them in the 90s. Right, so Chill Out, the KLF. Um, Ambient Road Journey Across America. Probably all these records I've shown before. Well, maybe not this, no. Right, Paul McCartney, All the Best. The double greatest hits from late, 1987. This isn't going to take long, is it, hopefully? Nightwish, Endless Forms Most Beautiful, with the long track with Richard Dawkins on the Greatest Show on Earth there. That's 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a quick video because I started a new job, so yeah, bit of a hurry really, and not so much time to look at records at the moment, although I'm trying to go to this meet-up in Birmingham next month. Stone Roses debut album. I think this is my original copy. There's probably a way to find out that it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if there was any Madonna album I played the most, it was this one. And I don't know that I prefer it, but a lot of this is reminiscent, isn't it? And it's I mean, how would I know what 10 albums I listen to the most at the moment? That's so difficult to say. So yeah, Madonna True Blue used to have a jigsaw of it. No surprise, especially to Headley. Pop Art, Transvision Vamp, first album with its original $5.99 HMV sticker from probably Oxford Street, I guess, back in the day. Temple of Love, Sisters of Mercy. Debut Church album. I mean, this is quite appropriate to do this video now because I've been in the VC or making videos about 10 years. So I suppose I could have done a reintroduction sort of video like I did at the start. They Might Be Giants Flood. I probably know all the words to this. It's a gatefold. And the album I listened to so much I could never listen to it again, I don't think. REM, Out of Time. So that is a 10. So now I can relax. Okay, so finds. I did actually go to a car boot sale last Sunday and it started raining. I was so late, and then I bought a box of records for £5 and they were pretty much all crap. I think she even said that some of them were warped, but I guess I got a nice box for £5. You know, not too bad, I suppose. I bought some records off of what's that Facebook Marketplace? A whole pile I have here of classical records, really for a mate. But 3 I'm taking out of there. 1, there was 2 copies of it. I know nothing about this except it's based on yeah, this is, yeah, but it would ever be possible to consider all Zarathustra as a musical composition, wrote Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche. So it's sort of something to do with that, and maybe is it somebody that believed in God and then didn't believe in God? I'm not sure. Anyway, so it's Delius, A Mass for Life. So I bought this whole load for not a lot, and I turned up there, And yeah, I don't think I'll ever be meeting that lady again. Yeah, apparently somebody had actually bad mouthed me to her, and because she's a seller sometimes at record fairs or whatever, and somebody else had bad mouthed her to me completely, something I never said. I do remember what I did say. I think all I said was, "I bet this person can't believe that these records are worth so much money." And they admitted that they didn't know about classical music, whereas the instigator with the bad words did, and probably didn't want me to get them all. I got ages ago. I think I did a video on it. There was about 1,000 classical albums for £20. Anyway, I digress completely. There was this lovely shiny Beethoven. I don't really have much Beethoven. This is it a symphony number? Symphony number sixth, Pastoral. There's that, and there's also a copy of Jacqueline Dupre and the Elgar famous one that she did, but I can't actually find it. I looked in my filing, it's not there, so I don't know what I've done with it. Yeah, right, so I still actually have two more piles to go through, so let's try and go for under 10 minutes. So I went to this shop. I don't think I've shown these ones a fortnight ago. Yeah, because my last two videos have not been vinyl finds. As well, you can go back and see what they are, something different. Yeah, so this is from a place not that far away from me, and was it like 4 for £10? But I think at the end of the day, just did it a bit cheaper. So completely randomness here. Interesting things. I've got an Environments album, number 11, with an Alpine Blizzard and a Country Thunderstorm on it. This is an American series, isn't it, of albums of weather, and I suppose you could say predates ASMR sort of stuff. This record needs a clean on my machine, but it's Brahmachari, so I'm guessing it's Pakistani, I think, made in Pakistan, so it's some sort of film soundtrack related, and I thought I'll grab hold of that, like guys grabbing hold of a tree there. I'll have that. Yeah, don't really know what it is, but looked interesting. Now, there is supposed to be a Barbra Streisand concept album, one or two she's done, and I didn't really know what it was, so I picked up this because I just never really seen it. It might be quite a common album, I don't know. So it's called Barbra Streisand and Other Musical Instruments. There's some well-known songs on here, like Who Hasn't Done I Got Rhythm, and then there's some slightly experimental sort of stuff on there, so I thought I'd give that a go. And it's not that album that everybody always sees with Barbra Streisand and Barry Gibb on it. This is something Indian, I think, or some sort of musical, a moral rearmament production. It was a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. An unusual musical European review. No, not interesting. Whereas this was very interesting. An Egyptian album with lots of Arabic writing on it, with Cairo in the corner, two long tracks on it. I'll have to further investigate what that is and who this is on the cover, whether that's the singer or something else. I really don't know. Yeah, and somebody's actually done something in pen there, but yeah. I want to testify for gospel airs, all standing in the middle of the road there. Wouldn't do that these days. Yeah, I've seen the cover, grabbed it, and not quite lastly, no, got the budget kind of release of Aphrodite's Child before they did the Book of Revelation 666 album. So this is compilation of the first and second album, I think. It's 5 o'clock was a known hit, I guess. Yeah, interesting story that they went to. Did they go to France? Picked up. Did they pick up a member on the way or something? So this is Vangelis. This is Demis, and this is the other person. Yeah, and they ended up in England, and then I think went their separate ways when Vangelis wanted to be more experimental. And yeah, it's not bad. And lastly, from that batch at this shop was Speak Well, a speech improvement course. Although this might well be Americans speaking English. Obviously, they speak the same language as us. I won't get it out, no. And there's a book. Yeah, I'm guessing it's some sort of phonetic or... Oh, it says, have you a regional dialect? For example, Brooklynese? Have you a southern drawl? Maybe a foreign accent even? No matter what your speech pattern sound is, to improve, you must know each sound you're mispronouncing. After all, the sound is the basic unit of speech. Louis Raz, there, that lady there, a speech therapist, is going to guide you to find and correct your mispronounced sounds, words and sentences well. I am speaking English, probably not Queen's English, but yeah, this was a charity shop find, and I picked it up because it was like £1, and it's worth more, but it's a bit bent, and it was not of interest to me at all. Oh, nudity there, I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. No, picked it up to sell it, to be honest with you, if I can. Les unes et les autres. Sound track kind of album. Yeah. And oh yeah, well that's worth more than £1. So this has actually got Robert Owens and Larry Heard on it, and another guy called Ron Wilson. So it's like, well, is that like a sort of early Chicago house, I guess? And this is from 1988. I'm not sure if it's a compilation or what. It's on the Jack Tracks label. Yeah, probably worth a lot more than £1. Or I know that it is. And well, they're not particular. Oh, well, somebody showed this record the other day. Stefan showed it in Holland, the Netherlands. Yeah, this is a Canadian band apparently. A little bit country rock. It's got the promo sticker in the corner, but that isn't really a promo. It's a normal release, and they've just stuck that so you can't resell it. Yeah, that's her debut album. And what was these other things? Just a couple of not very interesting things. I'm not going to tell you what they are. So, under 13 minutes. I hope that was interesting enough for you. And catch you all soon on your videos. Yeah, bye.